Okay, all right. That's quite a big change right there. Hey there, everyone from Epcot. Today we're going to explore more of Epcot, try more of the food, and see more of the things from Flower and Garden. Looking forward to that. But when I walked in here, I realized there's a building missing. Part of the ongoing construction project here at Epcot, you can see the entire Innovations building that used to be over here. It was a frame for a long time, is now completely gone. Totally gone. So far, we don't see anything else really in its place yet, but you can be sure that there is a lot of construction equipment behind there that's currently working on the land underneath where that building used to be for the next adventure to come. Now, I believe that this is going to be part of that Moana adventure with water. We don't know exactly where all that will be, but for it to be kind of in this area would make a lot of sense. There is Winnie the Pooh, and he's actually out there looking for butterflies. He's even got his butterfly net right there. I love it. Here he comes. Hi, Pooh. All right, we're heading on in to see those butterflies. Haven't seen them yet this year. I want to see those butterflies. Here we go in to see the butterflies. Let's do it. There are the cocoons for those butterflies that are just about ready to join us out here and experience the Flower and Garden Festival. Wow. Now, when it's cooler out, the butterflies kind of just hang out and hold still for a while, just so that they can wait for warmer weather. So we're not seeing as many flying around at the moment because it's a little bit cool for them. But I love seeing those flowers, learning more about them from these things all around. It's super nice. The specialty poutine this year is the house-made Italian sausage and pepper poutine for Flower and Garden here at Refreshment Port. We're gonna try it together and let you know what we think. I think at the same time, we might try something else. Maybe the scallops. I'm hungry. For lunch today, we're trying that very special sausage and pepper poutine. Looks so good from Refreshment Port. In addition, we've also got the scallops from Canada, from the Northern Bloom. Both look really good. Let's try the scallops first because I have a feeling that poutine is going to be outstanding. Here's the scallop from Northern Bloom. Bon appetit. Flavor on the outside of that scallop is good. Kind of a, not a maple flavor, but almost like a tart bacon. A tart bacon flavor on the outside of the scallop. The scallop itself is a little bit tough. It's just a tiny bit on the tough side. The potatoes are delicious. Green beans are really good. Overall, I do like it. Don't love it though. Not my all-time favorite. Definitely better scallops you can find all around Disney. Now for the pepper and sausage poutine. Poutine living up to all of its expectations. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. This is that cheese, and you taste the pepper, you taste the sausage, you get all those flavors super strong. I'm telling you, Refreshment Port, I think we've tried it for all the seasons. You cannot go wrong with Refreshment Port. What's my favorite? Maybe the duck confit, the lobster, this one. I love them all. I really do. I don't think there's a favorite. I just, it's seasonal and I'd get it every time. Refreshment Port, poutine, the specialty one, get it every time. From Flavorful Kitchen, we're also trying the grilled baby vegetables and that seared salmon. Both look really good. Now, the vegetables are actually part of that garden graze, which are those stamps at the end of your passport. Make sure you get a stamp when you get that food, and that way you'll get the complimentary item at the end. We're gonna give both of them a try. The grilled vegetables are good. They have kind of a smoky flavor to them. You really start to kind of taste that quite a bit. Eggplant's not my favorite, but the carrot in there, I really like that. That smoky flavor to it. Not something that you're used to, but really good. That salmon is phenomenal. One of the very best that I've had at I think any Flower and Garden Festival that I've been to. This is an amazing salmon. If you're looking for salmon at Flower and Garden, I think this is my recommendation right now. It may change with time, we'll see. But that salmon, the flavor to it, the amount that it's cooked, it's a drier salmon. You have to be ready for that. But the flavor through it, kind of like that charred flavor, is outstandingly good. Inside of World Showplace right now, we're going to try festival favorites, the burnt beef. I gotta look at the menu. It's the burnt end slider. It looks super good. In addition, the key lime tart. Festival favorites, we gotta try it. We have to try it today. Beef brisket, burnt ends, and smoked pork belly slider with garlic sausage. Oh, it's already gone. But yeah, it looks so good. There it is from festival favorites. That slider looks super good. It has a pickle on top. In addition, we've got that not lemon tart. It is the key lime tart. And it looks so good. Just look at that. All right, here we go. Here it is, the slider from Festival Favorites. Bon appetit. Oh my gosh, that beef brisket burnt end slider. Let's just talk about that for a minute. I think it's the best slider I've ever had. It's amazingly good. The flavor of the brisket, I'm looking at the little menu here, is so good. You got the smoked pork belly with garlic sausage. I can taste the sausage. It's on top. It is amazingly good. Isn't my new favorite. I actually think this is my favorite, right off the bat. That beef burnt ends. Oh my gosh, with the brisket. Brisket slider, new number 1, Flower and Garden Festival. All right, let's finish it off with the key lime tart. Bon appetit. Okay, all right. That key lime pie, that key lime tart is comparable with some of the best I've ever had. I'm not kidding. From Kermit's Key Lime, which is in Florida Keys, love it. This is comparable with that. I would get either one of these immediately, some of the best of the festival favorites. It's not always like that. When you see festival favorites, it's not always the absolute best. This year, Flower and Garden, it is. I'll let you know if anything else takes first place, but right now I'm giving both of these a 10 out of 10. It's a high bar, okay? It's like the highest bar. You cannot beat it. Wow. Brisket slider and key lime tart. Go out of your way for those. Out of your way for those. Those are the number one. Number one. From Cider House, we've got that cheddar biscuit with the salmon tartare. Looks delicious. We've also got the dark chocolate raspberry tart. That looks super good as well. Let's see if it lives up to what we found at Festival Favorites. All right, here's that cheddar biscuit right there with the salmon tartare. Very excited to try it. Bon appetit. I think I can say pretty confidently, best food at Flower and Garden Festival by leaps and bounds so far is Inside World Showplace. This tent between Canada and the UK. Absolutely amazing. The flavor of the salmon, as you bite into it, is just, it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowingly delicious. It's not like too salmon-y taste, but it's like, if you ever had like smoked salmon that's like made perfectly, combine that with all the amazing flavors that you come to expect with like some super fancy restaurant, and you find it right here. The cheddar biscuit, made amazingly well. With it, just is this flavor sensation that I cannot speak highly enough about. It is competitive with the slider we just had at Festival Favorites. That's how amazing this is. It's official. Your first stop for Flower and Garden Festival food. If you're looking for the absolute best of the festival, come Inside World Showplace. Try either the Cider House or Festival Favorites. Either one. You're not going to go wrong. We haven't even tried the dark chocolate raspberry tart yet, but wow, wow, wow. Now it's time for the dark chocolate raspberry tart. Bon appetit. It's a good tart, it is, but between the two, there's no comparison. Key lime is like leaps and bounds better. It's not as sweet as I was expecting for a dark chocolate raspberry tart. You get more of the dark chocolate, it's there, but yeah, the one you want in terms of desserts is that key lime tart, Festival Favorites. Wow. So we've got three new favorites of Flower and Garden Festival. We've got that brisket slider, we've got the salmon and cheddar biscuit, and we've got the key lime tart. All three. Promise you, Michael's personal promise, you will love them. Okay, we're completing the trio today with Farmer's Feast. We've got the spring onion soup. It's actually a larger soup than I was expecting. A lot of soup there. Really excited to try this. In addition, the duck confit. As soon as I saw duck confit on that last one, Farmer's Feast, I had to try it. I have to. It looks like a lot of food on both of these. Looking forward to trying them. Let's dig into the soup first. A very good flavor at first, but then you taste more of the onion, and it's a little bit on the, I would almost call it on the sour side, just a bit. It's a little intense, even for me. I like an onion soup, I really do. This one is very, very intense onion, almost to the bitter side, almost. I think I would get it again, especially if I want something like warm, especially on a day like today. It's colder today. It'd be good, but I've tasted better soups at Disney before. Now we've got the duck confit. Bon appetit. The duck on its own is okay. I feel like it's cooked a little bit on the intense side, kind of missing a little bit of flavor, a little bit tougher. The potatoes, however, on the side, some of the best potatoes I've had. They almost taste like cinnamon potatoes a little bit, but I know they're not. They're just like really good, well-made potatoes. Not sure I'd go out of my way for either one of these. I think I'd stick with the Cider House or Festival Favorites as you walk in. Either one of those, you know what we love. Yeah, those are so good. That's what happens when you have an amazing spot next to a okay spot, right? You kind of let the okay spot go a little bit. Stick with Cider House or Festival Favorites. So just figured out that they've got these complimentary go-go squeezes from right across the way from the Butterfly House here, Flower and Garden, weekends only. They've got a pear flavor and a strawberry flavor. We're gonna try them both. All right, we're trying the Playful Pear, which includes cinnamon and vanilla. I've never seen a go-go squeeze quite like that before. Bon appetit. Really good, really, really good. Not as sweet as you might expect, but I love it. Absolutely love these little things, and they seem bigger than in months or maybe even years past. Tiny bit of cinnamon, tiny bit of vanilla, mostly apple, and a little bit of pear. You do have to put it in the fridge unless it's been more than 24 hours. So we should be good for the day. The other flavor is called Spunky Strawberry. Figured we'd try them at the same time. Let's try it. Between the two, the pear wins hands down, but this is still kind of an interesting flavor. I just prefer the pear flavor of this one. Not sure why. Kind of with apple, the strawberry is like, it's only okay. But with apple, pear wins. Yeah, super nice. The Go-Go Squeeze is doing this. Again, complimentary, weekends only. at the Flower and Garden Festival 2021. Here comes the Princess Cavalcade. They're making their way down the street here, celebrating the Flower and Garden Festival. Hey there, good to see you. You can see the flowers below them as well. Hi there. Inside the China Pavilion now, something has changed out here. The store here has grown. Here's the entrance to the House of Good Fortune. It's now made its way outside. So they've kind of expanded the store so you can experience it outdoors, and there's a lot of areas where you do not enter. You should note these markers are all over the floor. So what you want to do is you want to look for the arrows. I saw one a minute ago. Over here, there's the arrow. Tells you to go in this way. I love these small trees. So nice. Look at this. There's actually a piece of bamboo there. $9.95 and it will grow. And there's pandas hanging from the ceiling. This panda's $32 and he's adorable. Look at that guy. I love these sayings here. Look at this one. For peace. To bring peace to the earth, strive to make your own life peaceful. Words to live by, right there. Look at these peacocks here. That's so nice. These are decorative. They don't look like bookends or anything to me. But $1.99, I would imagine for the entire set, because the price is down here. That's very nice. They even have a quote from Einstein here. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. You know, I had no idea that that's what my name looked like, written in Chinese. Cool. I can definitely see myself wearing a hat like this. I love pandas, because I do. Question for these critters right here. Should we try something else at the Flower and Garden Festival today? Those pandas sure do think we should. Now, in case you didn't think the Rubik's Cube was confusing enough, take a look at that. It's not a cube. Oh my goodness, that looks difficult. Actually, technically, I think they are supposed to be cubes. This one's a triangle, obviously. Look at this. You can actually see that completed one there. That looks incredibly complicated. I cannot even imagine attempting that. That is so cool. I didn't even know these kind of things existed. But there you go. Wow. I love these mischief saving boxes here. You put a penny or coin right on there. And a little, he's out there. He's looking at us. He's going to grab the coin and, he took it. So that's the idea behind these. So cool. Here inside the China Pavilion, they cost $18. Now that is a super cool lantern. Look at this. So there's Chinese lanterns you can find. I'm guessing, and I don't think it can be used for popcorn or anything, but you carry it around like this and it's got those shapes kind of flashing inside of there. Wow. Since the reopening of Disney, I have not seen the line for Frozen after this long before. It's actually starting right there, right by China. That is a super long line. I think it's reading about 65 minutes. Via Napoli is as popular as ever. It's actually a really long line to get in there, but the window is also open. It's been a while since we've seen the window open here. And you can order a lot of delicious pizza, even wine and beer here as well. They only have 3 options for pizza. They've got the cannoli, they've got the margarita, and they've got the pepperoni. That's all they have at the window. To get some of the specials, you gotta head on inside. In Italy now, take a look at these ears. I don't remember if we've seen them before. They're the pizza ears, perfect for that pizza time. So let's say you're waiting to get into Via Napoli, you could go ahead and grab these ears. Love that. One of the items I've really been looking forward to trying is that beignet. I've heard that one is truly one of the best desserts here at Flower and Garden. Here it is from the France kiosk. We've got that very special creme brulee beignet. Looks amazing, much larger than I thought it would be. It's like the size of my hand. It's huge, but I've gotten a lot of strong recommendations for this one, so I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. Here it is, bon appetit. It's very interesting flavor on top. I didn't get much of the filling. I need a second bite. At first I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be chocolate. It's vanilla. It's creme vanilla. Really good. Not my all-time favorite dessert at Flower and Garden. That title goes to the key lime tart. Absolutely incredible. But if you're looking for a beignet, like almost that donut flavor, with a little bit of that kind of creme brulee taste on top, I can recommend it. I like it. Not my favorite, but I do like it. I'd probably get it again. Walking through the UK Pavilion now, take a look. Fish and chips from the United Kingdom. I'd never seen these shirts before. Awesome. That's fantastic. $36.99 for those. Yeah, I could go for some fish and chips later. Now, for a while, we've seen the new Shop in Store function on our smartphones. When we walk in, we're in the app and we're able to actually check out without going to one of the counters. So I'm going to kind of walk through that process with you right now. I'm going to click the plus button on the app and we're going to click Shop in Store, now testing. They're currently in the testing cycle. We'll see how much longer that lasts because they've been testing for a while. It really does seem like it's come a long way. We're going to click Scan an Item, and here we're going to take our ears here and we're going to scan them. Just like that. Just like that, added to bag. There they are, $29.99 for these awesome orange bird ears. We're gonna click checkout. From here, you can actually see that our discount has been applied, 20% for an annual pass. I'm in my account. There's nothing I had to do. I didn't have to type in anything extra. I'm simply in my account. It knows that I'm an annual pass holder. I can click checkout with Apple Pay, which is what I'm gonna use. Just like that, I have paid for it, and I can show this QR code as I exit to indicate that I have indeed paid for these ears before I make my way out. No one has to check anything beyond the QR code. That's it. I got my ears. And they have bags at the exit, so I can bag it up, and I'm set to go. No line I had to wait in. Now, right by the exit, all I have to do is scan this QR code, and we'll be good to go on our way out. Okay, good.
Can I come back?
Yes, please. Thank you. Overall, a super simple process. You go in there, you scan what you want, you pay for it, discounts applied, you're done. That is the future of shopping at Disney, in my opinion. They barely even had to check. They just confirm, is this you? You bought just one? Okay, there you go. Here's a bag. You're out the door. So much faster than waiting in a line. So today we found some of the absolute best of the festival. By far, check out World Showplace. That's your place to go for the best food right now. Of course, things could change in the future, but for now, that's the best of the fest. My new favorites, Slider and the Key Lime Tart from the same festival kiosk. Wow. Thanks so much for being a part of the magic with me today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time, have a magical day.